does anyone really go to see these movies for the characters, like to form a connection with them, or the good and complex plotline? No, we just want to see how these people just suffer such a ridiculous fate. It is funny on time. So, the premise of the Final Destination films is that someone gets a vision of their death, and so they use that to their advantage to escape their death. However, Death himself is not happy about this, and so uh, Death tries many ways to cause your death, ridiculous or not, mostly ridiculous, and either you will suffer your death or possibly just avoid your death entirely. I tried to explain it as best I can. So, uh, although initially I never really had any interest to see this movie while in San Antonio, it is the only film that is around 7 p.m. While my relatives are busy at a party right now. So, Final Destination 6 Bloodlines. I'm gonna throw in a spoiler warning just in case. Well, the title itself sounds stupid when you second think it, but basically the idea is that some lady's grandmother survived an event from decades back. In this case, a collapsing tower, and except everyone else. And however, because she survived, her bloodline continued onwards to her granddaughter and grandson, and the same thing with the other people that also survived. And now, because the grandmother died, the main character and the other people surrounding that event are going to die next. And I think you know what happens next. It was brutal. I didn't really look at most of the deaths up front because, well, I don't want to just have it stuck in my head because it's gruesome. And a person like me who, despite loves watching ultra violence, just cannot handle watching some things, just certain things up front. But I do have to say some of these some of these deaths are creative. Honestly, it's specified. Some of them do appear in the trailer, but the ones that don't are quite interesting. So you should probably go and see them for yourselves. As for the way it's explained, like the bloodline things, I guess it does make sense. Bit kooky, but makes sense once you go and see what the explanation is. As for the characters, well, they're fairly good. No political agenda in this, thankfully. Which honestly, why would that be something you'd need in a Final Fantasy movie? And overall, I do have to say, yeah, it's a good popcorn flick. Hold on a sec. Got this while at the theaters for Jaws' 50th anniversary. Not sponsored, not promoting. Just wanted to show off. Anyways, I'll just give this like a 7 out of 10. Like, it's honestly just the kind of popcorn flick, the good kind that you could just sit down and watch like every other Final Destination film. Sorry, I almost felt like I needed to burp there. And yes, I am recording this off my phone because I don't plan on using advanced computer stuff for editing, recording, or anything like that. Alright, I'm done here. Bye.